10 years ago, I was here and just graduated. 10 years later, I'm here as one of the sponsors of a prize under my mum's name as a foundation.
Relentlessly, indefatigably, implacably, until the truth, which had been there all the time, was revealed to him. His second important ability was the knack or skill of writing about his findings in such a way that it was instantly understood intellectually, but what is perhaps even more important for this particular subject, understood emotionally as well. When the last page of Think and Grow Rich was read, the hand which put the book down on the table was a different hand. The man who then stood and walked out into the world was a different, a changed man. The suffocating, entangling webs of self-imposed frustration and indirection had fallen away, and now the way was clear. The man was now the possessor of the unique, unseen talent for turning dreams into reality, thoughts into things. So-called fate or the idle effects of exterior circumstances were no longer in command. He who had been a passenger was now, suddenly, the captain.
I was here and just graduated, and now we're back. So 10 years ago, I had less than £50 to my name in overdraft and I was here at uni. 10 years later, I'm here as one of the sponsors of a prize under my mum's name as a foundation for I wouldn't say underprivileged, but just kind of under-income households. And right now, it feels surreal. You know, 10 years ago, I got engaged here, I graduated here, I did everything here. This was Brunel University, and now we're doing a prize here. So we're trying to scholar, we're trying to build up. It's just, it feels surreal. I like really on the camera that I cannot say things, but right now I feel a little bit speechless. I even feel nervous. I never feel nervous, but it just feels insane because even to the point, right there was where I remember Usain Bolt trained. That was where my first halls was ever at. And then now we're sponsoring and we're part of this. Even where I got my placement was here as well. So it feels insane. Alhamdulillah, that's all I can say. I'm grateful for God, grateful for life. It's insane, right? So that's right. 10 years ago, I was exactly at the same spot at university. Kind of nostalgic, so to speak. And then 10 years later, I'm now speaking to you on the camera and being one of the sponsors, which is a monetary prize, which I picked 3 students for, but only 2 actually was able to be eligible, and had a criteria to be able to give them this cash prize, and also my time, which I am now going to spend at least a few mentorships for them to kind of help them pursue whatever career they want. Doesn't matter in trading, doesn't matter whatever it is, but I genuinely believe I can add some value, and it is all completely for free. And the reason I am doing this is because Brunel was that helping hand for me. Now, before we start this vlog, I just want a quick little story time to tell you how much this vlog means to me. Essentially, what had happened was I did terrible at school, and then I ended up going to the Montfort University, which was in Leicester. And back in that time, which I'll go into more detail in another date and another video, I had a very, very terrible time there where violence was at all-time highs. My housemate got put in hospital. One of my other course mates died. There was police at the next door to my house raiding pretty much, I'd say, every single week, to the point where that's where I started my MMA career when I did amateur at a young age, and then also where I kind of learned to really stand up for myself because I was constantly scared and fearful of my own life. Now, because I did so bad at uni and so bad at school, for example, Brunel was the only one that was willing to look at all my grades and give me an opportunity to say, look, you can come to our university if you get a 2-1 and above. Now, I took advantage of this and understood to myself that I am where I am from the choices I made. I am going to go where I want to go with the choices I make. And that has been my motto since when I was 18 until now, the age of 33 that I am right now of this video. So That being said, I'm now in a position to be able to give back, and I've always wanted to give back, but now becoming a Muslim as well, there is a thing called zakat, which is giving back, and it just made me take way more action on this giving back to be able to hopefully build this even further, to hopefully maybe scholar some students, take them into our companies, and buy them laptops, which is also something that was very dear to me because I didn't even have a laptop in my first 2 years of university. I had to kind of earn my way to get it, and then I used the laptop to make money in poker, and then used the money from poker to buy a better laptop so I can do my dissertations. So that's why it's so important to me. This video and this whole charity or sponsorship or scholarship, whatever you would like to call it, is in the name of my mum, because my mum was the one that gave me this opportunity of this so-called life. And I hope that this video inspires you, becomes something that you work towards. It's all fine and dandy to do these things, for example, to get these cars, these watches, and provide for our families, but now you can get to another level where you are giving back and becoming the best version of you. So enjoy the vlog. Oh my days, it has not changed. I'm gonna get a photo. This is where I used to pose and get how I used to change my physique. And now I'm here, and it literally is the same. You can look yourself out of the
Elder flower as well.
Elder flower on the right.
Elder flower on the right.
Elder flower that side.
That side? This is just elder softer. Yes. Is the pies given done. That's crazy. It's 10 years ago, 10 years later, and we're able to kind of do these amazing, beautiful things. And that's what it is, man. Money doesn't change you. Money doesn't, it just accentuates you. And if you have more, you're able to give back more. That is the biggest message that we can take away with this. You know, I was able to change my life. I was able to do everything thanks to Brunel University. And because of that, we're able to kind of give back to Brunel. So all I have to really say to you guys is, wherever you make it, never forget where you come from. Never forget God. Never forget yourself. More importantly, never forget your parents. Alright? But now Mumsy wants to take a photo, so we're going to do that and we're going to give back. This bit is the gratitude section. Man, it feels so crazy. I got to learn from these individuals a little bit about how they really struggled in the second year, really brought some memory lanes, and how their families were just so proud of them, of an individual. For me, I just felt so grateful in that moment, and how time can just flash at an instant, and how life can take you somewhere else. Before you know it, you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 and 33 and filming these videos. And even these people that I'm looking to help, in a blink of an eye, before you know it, they will go on to live their lives, and as will you. Beauty of all of this, and I think that spending time to interact with them is just to really accentuate that what I'm doing is right. The moment and gratitude of my life is to never look back, to never have regret. And like I said, it's a me versus me game. The best way I always introduce to people to myself, like who are you, what do you do, and podcasts, is I am the man I always wanted to be. If I was 18, I saw myself now, I'll be like, damn, that guy's pretty cool. Alongside with, he has his family, the wife, the supportive wife, the kids, the mum, the work, just everything. And not even that side, just me, of how I hold myself accountable and how I hold myself as a man as well. But that was an experience. Let's go to the fish and chip shop. Right, now we are having fish and chips in this very special, strange place, because in this fish and chips place is when I grew up and come in here, I couldn't actually afford to have this fish and chips. So now we are having fish and chips with my mum.
To celebrate!
So, once upon a time, this was a meal I couldn't afford, have it every quarter. Now, I can have it without even batting an eye. Mum, how do you feel? I'm not going to put you on camera, but you can do it. How do you feel?
Amazing. We came a long way. Within the 10 years.
10 years later, we're still having fish and chips.
You recommended it, so it's very good.
Yeah, it's more expensive.
Yeah, more expensive.
That's not too bad. That's like for 3 people. So, follow your dreams. I'll see you when I go home to give you some food for thought. I haven't trained for like 10 years. Just getting fat right now. Okay. Can't lose the weight.
Bad memory.
This whole journey just reminds me of the nostalgia of when I used to work in London. I've got my camera, so I'm using my phone at the moment. But to be honest, when I was here, I had a really, really good time in general. I learned a lot. Not only did I learn a lot, I became a lot. And yeah, it feels kind of crazy. I feel like this whole trip has just been like a memory lane of like where everything started in London. You know, I used to carry lights in this sun and this heat. I used to do meetings like this. And I think the number one thing is when I always talk about it, is like, remember the journey. This is exactly it. Like, I'm at the destination, I'm still saying the journey was fun. The vision, the excitement, the building. Now a lot of things come a lot easier because I already know the process and how to obtain it. So it's kind of strange, really, really strange, but London can be beautiful in its own way.
Wanna make you happy and then she goes. 나만 혼자 남겨뒀어. 대화가 필요해. 너 먼저 나에게 말해봐. 너와 나의 이 관계가 달라졌음 해. We're out of time, so tell me you want more. 지나가버린 추억.
One thing, you're on YouTube now, bro. You're on YouTube.
식은 지치기도 해. 이제는 너무 익숙해져.
So this is what this station looks like, which is kind of crazy. And this is the start of the whole journey of this new trunk and everything in general, with this kind of light in the background and all of these trunks here that we've been looking at, and obviously myself. And this is where we're kind of figuring out the design, which I'm not going to spoil and go through. But this is so sick. We're seeing everything that's these kind of color pastels and everyone's designs that are kind of going. Oh, right. This is wrapped up. This is the first time I've ever seen this trunk. Do you know what's mad about this? That's so sick. That's so sick. Oh my lord. Alhamdulillah. Damn, bro. Hi Jay, part of the vlog. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Carl working here. Michael in South Africa. And I just had the sickest breakfast. It felt so good to have that breakfast again. It was nostalgic. I've been having the same breakfast. Do any of you guys have that feeling where you just have that same breakfast over and over again? They haven't had it in a long time. And then you had it again. And it's just like, oh, that is the spot. And that's exactly how I feel. So Sunday, as usual, our favorite working day, because it's uninterrupted and you can hear how ghostly quiet it is because no one is in and we don't get interrupted. So we're literally just going to spend some time. Jay and Carl had a catch up. I had a catch up with Jay, and then just going to get back to work right now. Also prepping for this new boot camp that we're doing and this new coaching program that we've never really pushed our education. It has never hit that right level, and the right level I'm now focusing on, and I believe in the next 12 months that I'm purely focusing on, is helping you become an FTMO trader. So if you are interested, there'll be an application link down below where I'm literally just taking on a few traders, and I'm only going to be working with you guys one-on-one to help you become an FTMO trader. And of course, Carl will be helping too, won't you be, Carl? Yeah, so me and the team will be getting that alongside with you guys. So if you are interested, go and apply it down below. But other than that, this is the part of the vlog that is just going to be the last bit in the UK. I am going to make a video on why I left the UK. A lot of you guys have asked me, hey, why did you leave the UK? Can you make a video? And these vlogs, why I think these vlogs are so great is because the feedback you guys give are actually a lot more personal, a lot more interesting questions. Whereas the other prop firm videos and trading videos are a lot more just educational and just free game. Whereas these vlogs, it's a bit of me and you get to see my life, like a small snippet. We're still very, very careful. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Go check out the other vlogs if you haven't already. I'm going to miss you, the UK. And I think I want to finalize is, dear me, 18-year-old me, look how I made you proud and how life has absolutely changed. It's absolutely insane. We moved to Dubai. We've got one boy with girl. We've got a wife.
Beautiful wife, mum is good. Got my brothers now working with me and Jay. Everything has now come to place, and more importantly, I owe that thanks to Allah. So subhanallah, which reminds me I need to pray. Peace out.
You got that touch, that's a start. Got the motion, got the heart. But this city stays the same. Giving up, playing dead. At least that's what you said.
Right guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was one that hit my soul, especially the Napoleon Hill L Nightingale bit. And if you do really want to learn from all of that, I would say there's so much stuff on YouTube that can help you really level up. Now, my final message to you in this video is to understand that you are where you are from the choices you made, and you can go where you want to go with the choices you make. We are not perfect. We are all sinners. But as long as we pray for that forgiveness and understand that God is always merciful, you can be on the right path. Stay within your own lane. Stay within you. So you versus you. Be kind, be nice, be honest, be sincere. Face yourself in the mirror and don't ever stoop too low. Find the fine line that works for you and become the version that you envision. Sit there, write down on this sheet that who you want to become. What are the traits? Do you want to be in shape? Are you going to do what you said you are going to do? More importantly, are you going to take massive action upon this to make sure that that dream becomes a reality? It can be trading, it can be building your business, it can be looking after your mum, it can be building a family, it could be building a legacy. Whatever it is, I promise you that that vision you have was meant for you because it is in your head and it is clear as day. Spend more time on it, articulate it, spend more time visioning it, or plan it out, take some action, grow upon it, journal on it, and there is no way that you could not succeed in your own life. It's not going to be easy, it is going to be hard, but more importantly, it's going to be worth it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and remember to share this with your friends and help us hit that 200k mark on the YouTube channel so I can keep these vlogs going. Peace.
We just finished off at the bank and gonna go pick up the car, family car. Look at this interior, it's wild.
Just going through all the applications, we've got 600, well actually 1,000 applications that we've had for this new thing that I'm teaching on the FTMO challenge.